What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a special guest, my boyfriend. We are going to do the literary lovers tag for the third time. Hopefully third time's the charm and this video actually goes up. This is a tag created by Karina over at Bookish Babbles, and I absolutely loved this tag when I saw it the first time. I thought it was really creative. Belle and Edward had an interesting meeting. When the lion fell in love with the lamb, share the story of how you met. So we met at a county fair that's in our town. He was actually friends with my niece. Me and my niece are a year apart, so I'm actually a year older than he is. He is 21.
20.
He is 20. I am 21. I'm turning 22 though, and you're turning 21.
Yes.
So there's a year difference between us. So he was at the fair with my niece. I saw him, like we all hung out in a group. We like rode the rides together. We met, this was the summer before my freshman year. So he was going into 8th grade. I was going into high school. So I thought, wow, this kid's pretty cool. He's pretty chill. He's like really gentleman-like, which is really strange for like an 8th grader.
I was with 3 girls.
He was just really nice, really cool. So I got his phone number. I don't remember who asked for whose number first, but I got his number, and then he ghosted me 3 times. So that's how we first met.
I had good reasons though.
He ignored me. I texted him 3 times. I tried 3 different occasions to talk to him, and he would reply once and then never reply again.
In my defense though, her niece kept calling her aunt. And I'm like a 13, 14-year-old dude. And I'm kind of scared at the fact that this girl's like hitting on me and she's an aunt. I'm like, an aunt to me is like, she's 20-ish at least.
Even now I look like I'm 16. I don't even look old.
She hasn't aged a whole lot since then, but not because I didn't like you. I thought you were cute, but I'm like, she's too old for me. I'm like, I can't give her or offer her anything. I'm like, I can't do that.
So that's how we first met. Resan taught Feyre how to read. What is something you learned from each other? I learned a whole lot from him. He taught me how to drive. I didn't learn to drive until I was like 19 or 20. He taught me how to ride a bike, which I learned maybe 7 months ago. How to ride a bike. I'm 21.
One thing that you've taught me, I can't think of anything right now. There's got to be something though that I've learned from you.
Not anything useful. It's really pointless trivia, really. Like nothing...
It's gotta be something useful.
Nothing practical, like riding a bike or driving. We'll just leave it at that. Nothing practical that we can think of. Cassian and Nesta have a love-hate relationship. What is something the other person does that you hate? I wouldn't say this is something I hate. It's just something that annoys me. I don't think there's anything I absolutely hate about you. But it does annoy me that he sleeps in a lot. He is an extremely deep sleeper, and it just makes it hard to make plans in the morning, or like if he takes a nap in the afternoon, he might not wake up till tomorrow. Who knows? He might wake up a year from now. So that's something that kind of annoys me.
I've almost missed work, so yeah.
He's actually been late to work, or almost been late to work because he sleeps in. That's how much of a deep sleeper he is. He has the loudest, most annoying alarm in the world, and it does not wake him up. I don't understand how, but it doesn't wake him up. So that's something that annoys me. He's also kind of confrontational, like not over petty or dumb things. Like there is reason behind it, but I'm just such a non-confrontational person due to my Libra astrological sign. Anywho, so I don't like confrontation, even if there is maybe valid reason behind it. I don't like confrontation or arguing, and he's just someone who doesn't care. Like if something bothers him, he's gonna say it. So that's something that kind of bothers me.
What bothers me about you?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing at all. Nothing bothers me. She's perfect. Next question.
No, really. I want to know.
I'm a pretty chill dude. I'll go with the flow with just about anything. But one thing that bothers me, sometimes she has no patience for anything. It's her way or the highway.
Oh, yeah, I'll admit, I have 0 patience. I get frustrated very easily. Okay, now that we've roasted me, let's go to the next question. Hermione and Ron have a different skill set. What skills do you have that the other doesn't?
She is an extremely fast reader. I'm not going to say a skimmer, but definitely a fast reader.
You're supposed to talk about skills you have that the other person doesn't, not roast the other person.
Wait, what?
What skills do you have that I don't?
Me? I got everything.
Boy, please.
I can change a tire. I can change oil.
I'm a fast reader, though. If you give me a set of instructions how to do it, I will skim through that very quickly.
Doesn't mean she can do it, but she'll know how to do it.
I will have read the instructions. Aileen said to Rowan, I claim you to whatever end. Name something that used to bother you about the other person and doesn't anymore.
She's never punctual. We're always late to everything. Which is cool because I've grown used to it by now. Like, I know we'll never be on time to anything. And
Libras.
I just plan for it.
Libras, leave a comment.
I'm a Libra. And I do not like to be late for nothing.
He's a Libra, but he's not really a Libra. Like, he was born under the wrong sign. He plans around it. Like, I'll tell him 2:30 and he'll get there at 3. And then I'm almost finished. So it works.
Yeah.
What bothers me, you're driving.
I'm a good driver. She just doesn't like to drive crazy. His
driving really used to bother me just because he's kind of a bit faster, wilder driver. I wouldn't say it's reckless, but it's kind of dangerous. Like, not dangerous, but...
Like 20 over the speed limit on an empty highway. No biggie. Or is it?
Sometimes we're driving down the street and you're going like 40 and a 30.
Girl, you go 40 and a 25. Anyways, so it's driving, but I'm kind of used to it now. Now if he's like doing a risky maneuver, like gonna slide in or do like a risky turn, I just close my eyes. Might as well not see my death coming, you know? Clary and Jace's relationship was originally taboo. What are some challenges you faced as a couple? Time management, I think. Or spending quality time together. I work a normal 9 to 5. He works second shift, which is 4:30 to 1 a.m., but he always gets off at like 3. So we really don't get to see a lot of each other during the week, other than an hour at my lunch. And then now with a dog, we can't go anywhere.
Yeah, we kind of can't be as spontaneous on weekends. And sometimes he works on Saturdays as well, so...
Yep.
We can't be as spontaneous on weekends as we used to be able to. Like, sometimes we would just be like, oh, we're going to go to Indy or we're going to go to Chicago, which are the 2 biggest cities by where we live. And now it's kind of like, well, we either need someone to watch Holly or we need to bring her with us. But if we want to go to certain places that aren't dog friendly, I don't want to leave her in the car. Definitely time management and finding quality time to spend with each other. Mia and Trick, what is something you love about each other but never talk about?
I love that she always keeps me posted. Always. And I said this in the last video that we tried to film. But it really means a lot. You know, it's not something big that she does. It's not going too far out of her way, but I love that she does it. She sends me snaps of where she's at or... if she's gonna take a nap. You know, just a heads up counts.
So I love that he's really invested in what I care about or what I'm doing. I like that he takes the time to ask questions and to know more than just like, oh, what are you doing? Okay, this is what you're doing. Or even like with BookTube, like he always asks me, are we filming? If I don't have any video ideas, he'll try to suggest something or he'll try to make time as well to help me film on weekends. I really appreciate that, and I don't think I tell you that enough. Also, my hobbies change a lot, like every other week. One week I'm like really into planning, and the next week I'm really into like ballet or competitive cheer or rocks, and he just keeps up with it. He doesn't ever tell me like you need to stop, chill out with all of these hobbies. He always just rolls with it and he gets into it as well, so I appreciate that. Claire and Jamie Fraser, their love defies time. What are some of your favorite past memories?
Boy, do we have a lot of them.
A whole ton of them.
One specific memory?
I keep going like this because I'm like, I can't see. I don't have my glasses on.
I'm gonna pick one of like the top 10. Mm-hmm. It was a couple days or nights we spent in Chicago. It was like blistering cold. You could not go outside and breathe because your lungs would have frozen.
It was Chicago. If anyone's been to Chicago in the winter,
yeah, talk about the Windy City, like bad. And we ordered some ramen, and it was the best ramen that we've ever had. Chicago was killing it.
Oh yeah.
And I think we ordered Uber Eats.
I think so, yeah.
We ordered Uber Eats because it was that cold and we weren't used to it.
We weren't trying to walk in that.
It was like maybe 2 miles away.
It was cold though.
And we just stayed in and we watched some True Blue? No, Blue Blood.
Blue Blood. It's
Blood.
a police procedural show on CBS. If you don't, we'd never watched it before, but
we enjoyed it. It was a good night. We just hung out, had some amazing ramen. It was fun.
definitely anytime we travel, all of those definitely make it into the top 10. But one recently that has turned into my absolute favorite. It was the day after Easter, so it was a Monday. I ended up taking the half day because I don't know, I just wasn't feeling well. Sometimes you need to take like a little mental health day. So I took the afternoon off. He had to go to work and he's just like, you know what? I'm not gonna go. I don't feel like I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna stay in with you. Like, we're gonna take this day. And that in and of itself was such a big shock and such a surprise, and I appreciated it so much because he is definitely a person who likes to be to work on time, doesn't like to call off. Like, he's very dedicated to what he's doing. That was just amazing to me for him to take the entire day off just to spend with me because I wasn't having like the best mental health day. We did, you know, normal household chores. We cleaned up the house a little bit, but even that was just so fun, being able to have him in the house as we're doing something. And we ended up going on a bike ride with Holly, a really long bike ride. The weather was just amazing outside. Like, it wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold. We came back, we played a little bit of video games, and then I think we watched a movie. It was just such a fun day, and it's definitely one of my new favorite memories.
That was a good day. I agree. I'll agree.
Nest and Cassian, who wears the pants in the relationship? Honestly.
In reality, like, what does wearing the pants mean? Because I'm wearing pants right now.
I wear the pants.
But she doesn't make the hard decisions.
I'm a Libra. I can't make hard decisions. Are you kidding me?
Now let the other Libra do it, right?
I wear the pants in the relationship. Dorian and Selena, have you or will you ever read a book together? If so, which one? We have not.
Planned it.
We've planned a couple of books, and we just...
I've held up my end once. But no, we haven't. Will we? Yes, I think we will.
I really want to read Stalking Jack the Ripper with him, just because I think that's something he could enjoy. You know, it's kind of gory, kind of gritty. It is, you know, of course there's a romance in there, but I don't think you're too opposed to romance.
Oh, I'm not opposed to anything.
He read To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and that's definitely, you know, really girly, really like romancy focused.
I thought it was cute.
And he thought it was cute, so I feel like Stalking Jack the Ripper would be a perfect book to read together. It's also a series that I freaking love, and if you haven't read it, what are you doing with your life? The 4th book comes out in September. Get it together. There's a pop quiz section of this tag, but we're not going to do it just because he's not a reader, and he's a really big car person, and I just don't know how to formulate those questions towards cars. So that is it to this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have any other tags that you think we could do as a couple, definitely leave it in the comments below. Also, wouldn't it be so cool if Karina did like a part 2 to this video?
Yeah. Actually, this was a really good one. I said that in the last ones too, but I like this tag.
I think it's so creative, and you know, with all of the new YA books that came out, you could definitely do like a part 2 Karina. Like,
I like it.
No pressure or anything, but
where's it at?
Where you at? Thank you so much for watching. My name is Elle. This is my boyfriend, and I'll see you in next time's video.